The lights are dimmed. I have a mug. We're about to spill some tea. Hello everyone, Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am here relaxing with you guys and doing another one of these just general rant videos because I feel like it. Today is going to be about multiplayer in The Sims 4 and why I believe we really need it. In the beginning of this whole pandemic and quarantine, I did, I believe, 2 of these videos. One of them was just me talking about the channel, and the other one was me talking about how The Sims had made like $5 billion or something like that. I don't know. And it did really well. It was just me sitting here like at night in the dark talking and ranting about The Sims 4. And I'm going to do that again because I love it. So we're going to talk about multiplayer today. There is nothing to show. It's just going to be me talking. There, more than ever, right now, there are a lot of reasons that I think we need multiplayer. I'm going to start with some downsides of it first. One, I think that there's a danger when it comes to, who you can meet online and language. But of course, that would need to be filtered out. There are a bunch of kids games that are online. And then another, negative is that maybe it would take away from the regular version of the game, like the single player version of the game, but I don't think it will, personally. I've just seen those are the 2 complaints that I've seen. You don't want The Sims to change to something that it's not. I don't think it will. I really don't. But those are the only 2 downsides I've seen, is that the dangers of being online and then taking away from the real version. No, we're not talking about those because I don't think they'll affect The Sims. I think we need online versions / multiplayer versions for many different reasons. Sitting in quarantine every single night, I did a day in the life of quarantine. Every single night, even 3 months later, I play Fortnite with my friends. And I text my friends, I text games. Any memory that you guys probably have of playing a game with your friends is probably Club Penguin or Pop Tropica or Animal Jam, stuff like that took place online. And think about how much fun you had playing those games. I think about how much fun I have or Minecraft. I think about how much fun I have playing Minecraft and Fortnite every single night with my friends. But why would I be guys, I'm gonna go play a single player game now. Goodbye. Imagine your friends having The Sims and you having The Sims, and then you get to play together. Isn't that, just tell me that doesn't sound like the ideal world. I know it's not what The Sims is. I know it's not what we're used to, but just think about it. I just think in such an ideal world, I wouldn't have to hang up on my friends to play a game like The Sims because it's a game about life. You should be able to play with your friends. I don't really know how this would work. I don't think it would work with The Sims 4. I think it'd need to be included in the next installment of the game, The Sims 5. So I'm not rushing this situation. I just think that it needs to be added. It really does need to be added because I know that if it existed, I'd probably play it every single night with my friends. Now, it wouldn't be something crazy like Minecraft or Fortnite. The game would not completely change. Just imagine you in the world, on a lot, with other people controlling the other Sims. You can still control all of your own. Just imagine someone else walking up to you and doing the interactions, and instead of them just being townies all the time, of course, they'll be townies in single player, but in multiplayer, instead of them just being townies, they're actual other people that you can form relationships with, and if you're flirting with someone, they can flirt with you back, or they can fight you back, or they can tell you a joke. I just think that it'd be so much fun. And the whole thing that I mentioned in the beginning about the chat or who you meet online, there really wouldn't have to be too much of a worry in The Sims because they speak freaking Simlish, and there doesn't have to be typing chat. It could be a multiplayer version of the game where you have to invite a friend, and then you won't even have to worry about the strangers you meet online. It doesn't have to be a Club Penguin thing where you're just thrown into a little world with hundreds of other penguins. It can just be you and your friends on Origin, or I think The Sims is on Steam now. There's just so many ways that they can make that work. I mean, hypothetically, there's so many ways that they could make that work. I mean, I know there's probably a whole different version of the game. They'd have to hire multiplayer teams and online teams, but I think that it is something that I know I would like, and I think that if it came out right now, you're probably all ugh, what? Nick? Who? What? Nicholas firmly believes that this would be amazing for The Sims. I really, really, really do, because it's so much easier to convince your friends to get a game that they can play with you rather than getting a game that you really like and then they'll have to figure out everything on their own. I just think it would be so much fun. So much fun to have my friends play The Sims with me. Like, I couldn't think of anything else that I would want other than to go in a world and play The Sims. Like, literally The Sims, nothing different, just with my friends. It would just be so
L-shaped, and you bring your legs forward to bring your buttocks a little closer.
Lastly, just kind of to round everything out, all I want to say is that multiplayer would be such a great way to really give us Sims player a big, like, bam, like, here's the next phase of the game, here's the Sims 5, here's this, instead of just like having us start all the way from square one again, which I've said in several videos before that I'm really scared to do, is go all the way back to base game for Sims 5. They gotta do something that's gonna wow us, and changing the art style is going to wow us, giving us maybe like a couple new base game features is going to wow us, but doing something like this, multiplayer, where I can play with my friends, that is a new installment of a game, not just like giving us a new expansion pack and new worlds and new styling. That's a phase. That is a new era of The Sims that I personally would really, really, really love to see. And I think once people get past and understand maybe like my opinions on this, like coming from the like you can play with your friends, not like completely changing the game, coming from like the it's gonna be fun side of the argument, I think that it'll be so good. I think a lot of people would love to see it as well, because you'd still have your single player, you can have your multiplayer. Every game that has a multiplayer option or online option in some capacity also has a single player option. Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, like it would be perfect. Sims 5 multiplayer should be a thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you have any other thing that you'd like me to sit here and chat endlessly about, let me know, because I'll be happy to do it. These videos are just me complaining and going in circles about one thing that should happen just because I think it should happen. So help me down in the comments. Let me know. Whatever. Tell me to do something. I don't know. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like to pick up, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo!